Hello?
What the fuck's going
I
on?
don't know.
What?
I saw your text.
Same.
Yeah. Why,
Right,
was it not clear enough in the text?
No, it's clear in the text, but like apparently stuff's happened afterwards, and
very
I don't know what's
bitch.
going on. What like you want a resolution or something? Like what's going on?
Yeah. So what did my text say?
Look, fucking, we don't really care too much. Like we don't care for much. Like we don't see the point in continuing. It's like we haven't done anything recently, and what's happened has happened.
Okay, so okay, let's do a bit of a rundown here. What from your side? I want to see how this has been communicated to you.
What's been communicated to me? Well, I'll just say what your boys have told me.
When you woke up today, what did Tommy tell you? Because he was the only one I think awake, and maybe that other girl.
Well, Tommy told me that you would come down to speak to Bobby, right? And then words went flying between you two, and then you shot Bobby in the face, right? I called your boys,
so far.
And the boys, your boys pretty much, well, half of them didn't know what even happened. And the one person who would talk to me, he pretty much said the exact same thing.
What about all the other
happened.
stuff?
Yeah, I've heard about that stuff too.
You're skipping from the first step to the last step.
Well, I'm just saying that's how it started. And then apparently there was something about a boost in Vespucci that you guys called. I don't know who. One of you guys called down. Apparently our guy said, fuck off. And then one of them came down anyways and got caught lacking and then got kidnapped. And then you guys found out about it. And then you guys came down and then there was a big shootout.
Wait, was fight on a boost, Shang?
There's no way that made me reload.
Wait, weren't you the one that caught about the boost?
Sending a text made me reload.
No, Shane caught about the boost.
If you walk,
I think it was Shane that caught about the boost.
So you're getting. I don't know who's telling you the story. Okay, let me tell. One thing I always give to you, D, regardless of anything. I'll just tell you straight up how it is. I came down talking to Bobby because I haven't been awake for ages and I haven't seen Bobby since he went on this absolute fucking meltdown in the prison on the other side of a bulletproof glass window. So I found him, shot him in the head, texted you. I told him, I was like, hey, this is between you and me, but if your club does something about it, you know what happens. The other girl, honestly, was just there. She just kind of got shot. I'm going to be honest. She probably wasn't meant to be shot, but you know how it goes. She's kind of in the way there. We get shot whenever we leave them. Shit's kind of chilling, whatever. Shang even calls to do a boost just to even prove that it's like, hey, if you don't do anything about this, then, you know, whatever.
It wasn't interpreted that way. It was interpreted like, you know, you guys come down, fucking that shit flies.
It wasn't I don't know how you interpret, hey, Bobby, I shot you if you do something about it.
I wasn't there.
You.
I wasn't there. That's the first time I'm hearing
I told Bobby, I told Tommy, I told, what's the other girl's name? Claire? They were all there. If they didn't communicate that, that's on them. So yeah, whatever, that happens, and then they go kidnap one of my prospects. So of course we're like, oh, okay, they want to do something about it. So then we come down and shoot them a bunch. Well, actually, no, we sent some of our guys into the billy to go do something about it, while me, Shang, and a few others watched from the highway with cameras because we couldn't get involved.
Yeah.
And then that went down. I think Shang had to come clean up crew. So like, okay, they want to actually do some shit, and then we found Tommy and Claire later shot them. So, and I told them again, hey, actually, I didn't even say anything to Tommy until he spoke back to me and started talking shit about getting angry over words. So that I gave him a whole spiel about how he got bitched out by a Renchi to become VP, because I thought that was funny. And then, yeah, I told him, hey, if you want to continue this, you know how it goes. And that's literally everything. I don't know how you got communicated that, but I'll just tell you straight up how it is.
Well, it lines up with what I've been told, which is why nothing has happened today, because I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on from here, right? Seems like you guys did some shit, my guys did some shit. Fucking, this is like, I don't see like the reason why it needs to continue.
I mean, who made the call to kidnap one of my guys? That's the real question.
One of us. It wasn't me.
It was either Tommy, Bonbon, or Claire. So they're the reason it escalated. I just want you to be clear of that.
I'm not. I mean, like, I know how this shit works. If someone's kidnapped, I'm not surprised by that. But I'm just saying it doesn't need to continue beyond this point. Fucking, you've had your bit. We've had our bit. This isn't over some ammunition crate or robbery or something happened. I don't see the necessary reason to continue. Like, I just want you to fucking do your gang stuff in your own world, and I'm over here in my own world, and We don't gotta speak to each other or fucking acknowledge each other, but we just... It's... I don't see the reason to need to continue. Like, what are we fighting for? What are people dying for? I know that my guy's done some stuff and you're reactive, but I'm at this point, I'm reactive too. So if we're both reactive, then we could just settle it here.
Hmm.
What are we shooting for?
Is this because you're genuinely trying to be apologetic, or is it because you don't have guns and you're about to use those shitty what are the sewer guns?
It's just I just don't really like. This isn't something worth fighting for. Like what? Like what's the point of the conflict?
Why didn't you answer that question?
I did. It's because I'm. It's not the word apologetic, but it's like why are people dying over this shit?
About the guns. You didn't answer about.
Fucking,
I'll just assume.
I've
that's
got
all right.
guns. I just.
Okay.
What's the point?
All right. Side note as well. Side note. Okay. I'll be completely honest. I wasn't awake for a bit. I saw Bon was awake. I was on a Red Bull, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go down the Billy, shoot him in the head. I'll be straight up. He tweeted out later like. Barry woke up and was just angry, and I said that was actually just a true statement. But
I appreciate the
honesty. Obviously during the CG shit, I mean, you apparently you guys literally did kidnap Rue while we were mid-fight with CG. So obviously there's a few people in this club that you know,
that was me. I did
probably
that.
would. Nah. Yeah. So I mean,
I could never forget you, Hazel.
You can't say this is just over Bobby shit. There's clearly some people in this club, Rue especially, that, you know, probably isn't too happy about that whole situation. So,
well, that happened because of the CG street team shit, and then you said reluctantly, no, you're not, and it's like, okay, it's done. And then ever since then, we haven't had a problem with you guys. Fucking, I was dead on a moonshine run, and fucking Irish found me and took me to hospital. You know, fucking, I haven't seen too much of an issue here. I don't know why all of a sudden, like, I mean, I guess you said it yourself. You woke up, you had a Red Bull, and you shot Bobby in the face.
Yeah, no, that's what happened.
Right. Well, I'm not drinking Red Bull, and I don't know if you're on a Red Bull, but fucking, like, I just don't see the big, like the whole reason, like, the previous one started is because
if you're trying to get to neutral grounds, I can be honest with you, there might be a few people in this club that, yeah, are probably already neutral, but if you're really trying to get to neutral terms, I mean, you know, from my perspective, I don't know if Rue is ever going to do that until there's some kind of action done towards repairing that. And if I have a member that's always, so regardless if I war or not, there's always going to be this teetering, like, you know, thing of
it'll never go
looking
away.
for an excuse to do it.
I know, but
so I don't know if you generally are trying to just get to neutral where everyone's ignoring each other, whatever, other side of the fucking city, until there's something done to fix that.
Well, if something new, look, all I'm looking for is neutral. If something fucking pops up, right? Let's say fucking you rob a bank and we shoot you, or something happens, or so there's like an actual reason, like someone's throwing around shade or someone's doing some dumb shit, then so fucking be it. You know, that's about that. But, you know, like, it's reality is that we can never be friends. We're always not going to like each other. I'm not asking to be friends. I'm not asking to fucking be buddy with each other and like, oh, yeah, I like the ADMC. We hate each other. We know this. And it's always, that is never going to change. We can never, ever change the fact.
I was just mad at Bon. This wasn't even a BBMC thing. I just shot him because I, again, had a Red Bull. And you should have, I'm going to be honest, I think even if you were there with, who was it? It was Bon, Renchi, and I think Kyber at the time. The amount of shit they were talking on the other side of that, glass was insane. The amount of shit they said about myself and the shit from years ago, I think even you would be like, Jesus Christ.
Well, speaking of which, I can never know what happened in that conversation because I can hear it from you, I can hear it from them, but I'll never know the truth.
Exactly, and I'm telling you, that's why I shot Bon in the head.
Right, so is it resolved?
Listen, it was resolved when I shot Bon in the head and I said, if you do something about it, we come back and clap you. They did something about it. We came back and clapped them.
Well,
if you're saying that you don't want things further from that, then I mean.
So the reason, from my understanding, they got clapped is that Shang, as you said, called to fucking come down and do a boost. My guy said no, right? And then apparently they came down anyways. And so then he got kidnapped. And that's why.
Shang got kidnapped?
Not Shang, one of the, I don't know who, but apparently it was Shang that called for the boost, and then another ADMC member went down in Vespucci, did the boost anyways, after we told him not to come down.
Fart was not a part of the boost shit. You got to either speak to Tommy, Claire, or Bon Bon about the. I haven't found out from my boys how Fart was.
Oi, Bobby.
Whatever the fuck his name. Teddy was kidnapped.
Bobby. Who did you kidnap when they came down for the boost in Vespucci?
Some fucking prospect called Eddie
with
or
long
something.
hair. Prospect.
Yeah, okay. It's Teddy.
Goes by
Eddie.
nickname Fart.
Teddy.
Nickname Fart. Yeah. So he kidnapped Teddy. So hold on, Bobby, how'd you kidnap Teddy?
Where did that happen?
Claire caught him speeding away through Vespucci in some sort of buggy.
Buggy. So was it a boost? Was it a boost or was it?
We were under the impression it was a boost.
Okay, so apparently it was a boost in Vespucci. They came down and fucking they didn't do it anyway.
Fart boosted separately on Vespucci without saying anything to us. If that's true, I'll go.
That's what I know. I wasn't there. I wasn't fucking there. But apparently he came down to Vespucci alone because Shang called. We said no.
Shang, did Fart go and boost in Vespucci?
Because we didn't see Shang. Well, when I wasn't there, they didn't see Shang. Sounds like they just kidnapped one lone ADMC member.
You're saying he was kidnapped in Vespucci. Fart was kidnapped in Vespucci.
Bobby,
is what you're saying.
can you confirm he was kidnapped in Vespucci?
He was in Vespucci and Chase. I don't know exactly where she stopped him. I think it was.
It might be.
Okay, so from my understanding,
I'll find out very quickly if it was.
Look, from my understanding, we think the boost originated in Vespucci, and one of our members saw him speeding away, and then was stopped whilst he was leaving, and then was brought back.
What car was it? What car was he boosting?
What car was it again?
Some sort of buggy.
Some sort of buggy.
I didn't see it.
He didn't see the car, but apparently it was a buggy. The person who saw the car's on the way.
He boosted a buggy.
It sounds like it's that D-class fucking buggy car. The
I think that's his car.
Then well, I don't know then. He was in Vespucci alone and he got caught by one of my guys.
Listen, I'm not gonna. I know there's a communication breakdown. I'm just telling you that boost they're talking about is a separate thing, which Shang and that caught about. If they kidnapped this Fart guy, that was something completely separate, which is why it escalated. I just want to make that clear.
But I know it's completely separate. But from my perspective,
but fuck it, we just shot a guy in the head, and Shang still called to ask if we could do a boost. So.
I know. My guys interpret that as a fucking trap or something. They didn't know. You just come down and shoot him in the head, and all of a sudden they're calling for boost. You know, they're not going to be
Shang said
happy.
he was very respectful. So.
Well, there's still not a big fan. Understandably, he called. Did he call you, Bobby? Did Shang call you for a boost?
No, he called Claire.
He called Claire. Well, the person that the one who got shot in initial confrontation was the one who declined it.
Right. Whatever. I'm not gonna press you guys about where they kidnapped Fart. All I'm telling you is that the reason it escalated is because I said, hey, I literally went up to her and said, this is for this. He talked his shit. I shot him in the head. I say, if you do something about it, it will escalate. They did something about it. It escalated.
Right. Well, I'm here.
One thing
I'm putting a stop to it. It's done.
Thank God you're here, D, because I've tried to communicate with I know you don't have it seems like a ranking system outside your VP, but I haven't really spoken to him. It seems like though, anytime I try and talk to one of those other members, I think Tommy's words yesterday was, "I have to wait for Daddy D." I think that was a direct quote.
Tommy, you dumb. Tommy, did you tell him that you have to wait for Daddy Dundee?
No.
He said no.
Said, Tommy, why aren't you VP?
All right. Again, I'm not gonna press you about what they said and all that, but yeah. All right. I'll just in future though, if something goes down, does this Wrenchy guy have enough to
first off, brother,
the only thing that's annoying is if I'm awake and you're not awake, D, I can't even talk to these guys about anything because they literally just say I have to wait for D.
They don't. They fucking can talk. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
If they don't, D, then I'm just gonna. You know how shit goes in this city. If they say nothing, then they're just gonna. If they say nothing and then kidnap one of my guys, then yeah, we're gonna go clap them.
I mean, it's the same thing for you, man. I tried calling like 4 of your people, the prospects.
You called apparently you called a prospect. First of all, again. This wasn't even an ADMC thing, so half of them probably don't even know why I did it. Again,
well, ADMC was
I told you the reason. I drank a Red Bull and I shot Bon Bon in the head. Of course, ADMC is going to come and help shoot because they're my fucking club and they do what I say. But that was a purely me thing. I'm not even trying to be like, oh, it was ADMC that did it. No, it was me. I just walked down there, shot him in the head.
Yeah, but if I fucking do something,
of course my boys are going to back me up.
Yeah, exactly. If I do something, the boys are going to back it up, which makes it a club thing. It's not like...
Yeah, which is the problem when you're not awake, is they go do dumb shit and then it escalates to more. Nobody else would have even gotten shot that day if they just said, all right, Barry was just fucking crackhead and shot Bonbon. Let's leave it alone.
Yeah, but fucking, of course, Bobby himself is going to be fucking upset that he just got shot. He's going to look
Of
and come
course.
back.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't be upset. I'm just saying if they do something about it, that's what happens. That's why it evolved.
Okay, right.
So it's just something you got to make clear to your other members that if you're not around to make calls, if they do stuff on your behalf, then you're going to get the reaction of any other gang in this city.
Yeah, like they wanted to fucking kidnap it. That's fine. They don't have to wait for me to approve a fucking kidnapping. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But I think in terms of they want to fucking make an official stance or something, they're going to wait for me. Like, if they want to fucking react, they can react, which is what they chose to do. But if I wake up and I disagree with it, I'll fucking override it. You know, I'll say, hey,
so
look, that's what's that.
Is your VP someone that makes calls, or he's kind of the same as the others, that he just has to wait a bit?
What?
Like, genuinely.
The fuck? He can make any call he
So
wants.
I haven't... So is it just your VP? Like, do you have... I'm genuinely trying to figure out, like, your structure. Is it just you and your VP and the rest are, like, patched or what?
Whoever the fuck is the highest one away can make any fucking call.
They're all... It's just you, but don't you only have you and your VP as ranks? Aren't the rest just patched?
No, there's prospects. There's prospects and patch, yeah. So there's 4 fucking ranks. There's 4 different ranks.
So if there's 4 patched, who do... I just... Because I did that yesterday, and again, nobody could... Tommy could not give me an answer.
Well, they're gonna argue amongst the fucking selves then, okay? I don't need 12 fucking ranks, all right? Fucking... We have fucking patch... We have prospect, patch, enforcer, and fucking vice prime minister and prime minister.
But Tommy's just a patch, right?
No, he's an enforcer.
Okay.
Look, fucking... Look, we're getting lost in the fucking conversation. The point fucking is, I'm not fucking looking for you guys. I don't really give much of a fuck, okay? I had a smirk on your face. I really just don't care about this nonsense, all right? So fucking just... Look, what happened. My guy shot you, you shot us, we escalated, you escalated, fucking you drank Red Bull, fucking Tommy got his dick sucked, I don't fucking know. Well, all we know is that it's just a waste of fucking time.
Wait, you don't want to fight with the sewer guns?
It would be pretty funny, not gonna lie, all of us doing sewer guns.
All right, listen, all right. Look, we got to get back yesterday, so again, we only retaliated to what they did, so I mean, if you guys aren't doing anything further,
which is why I called.
I'm not gonna be a dickhead.
It's why I called. It's why I haven't like rolled out and just started shooting, because it's like, well, shit, they came down and we're retaliating. Like, how far is this fucking going? Which is why, you know, because if I wanted to fucking just go retaliate, I would just come straight down.
Just between us, that would not be a good idea, because I have guys rearing for that. So, yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh, trust me.
That would not be smart anyway.
I'm looking at 2 people right now who are very grumpy with the fact that I'm ending this.
Right.
Fucking.
All right, again, my terms are still the same. I shot Bomber in the head. I told him if you don't do anything, nothing further will happen. They did something. So it's literally just, if you guys don't further this, you guys aren't going to get shot.
Well, here's my official statement.
I'm not going to be one of those gangs that just presses non-stop until you fucking hate your life. It's just,
well, it's
if you're not there and your club does something, we're going to do some shit back. This is how it goes.
I'd expect nothing but the same from you guys, all right? But fucking, it's simple. Fucking, we're not doing anything further.
Okay, now that's done. Look, I know you're gonna say, yeah, club business. Give me one word. I just want to know. First it was Flops, now it's Kaiba. Did they change, or did the club they joined change? That's all I want to know. Because I was shocked. I'm probably more shocked with Flops than Kaiba. Kaiba's kind of,
yeah, Kaiba.
I probably saw that coming a mile away. But I was genuinely shocked that when Flops first came back to the city, he seemed ride or die for the name, regardless of who it's under and all that shit. Can you give me anything as to why the fuck he's gone? Or is it just,
you know, I can't tell you, but I will say this. It's none of the reasons you assumed.
I don't even know what I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what I assumed.
Look, you assumed, did the club change or did they change? There was.
You didn't sell enough cars?
No, definitely not that. Fucking look, I can't fucking tell you, bro. Okay, I didn't fucking go asking what happened with Solomon. I mean, to be fair, I knew what happened with Solomon.
I didn't expect you to tell. I'm going to ask.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
All right, well, again, same thing as it was when I first made it clear to Bon.
No one is going to do
anything.
shit.
We
all right, nothing's going to happen.
Crap.
Tell you people, fucking, they don't got to go around fucking in a 6-man convoy looking for us because we're not doing it for them. If I see an ADMC member in the streets, I'm ignoring their existence. It's vice versa for you. Okay.
So no sewer guns.
We could do a sewer gun fight.
No, we don't have steel guns. We're going to use our guns, but it was up to I'm just going to say.
But what if
you
had
were going to
steel
use
guns,
yours?
Imagine, you know how bad it would be.
I'm going to be honest. This was going to be a good excuse to use the Glockatron, but I don't know if we'll do that.
The Glockatron sucks. Trust me, bro. That gun is ass. That fucking gun stinks.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Anyways, goodbye.